Hi guys, in this video I'm just going to show you how to create a survey using the website SurveyMonkey, which is a host website allowing you to create free surveys of up to 10 questions without an account and more than 10 questions with an account. This will be helpful with component 1 of the assignment when you have to carry out research. This is a good tool to use as you can distribute links of the survey to your research participants so that they can carry out the surveys and give you feedback on the course. So I'm just going to search through Google here and look for the SurveyMonkey website. So we go to the website and we click on sign up free on the right hand side here. You don't have to sign up technically because you can use a Google account or a Facebook account should you have one of those. If not, then you will need to sign up to use this. I'm going to sign up with my Facebook account just because I have one. So if I do that, so when you've either signed in or registered, you're brought to your surveys that you've already created, in my case, or if not, you can go on and choose create survey. So let's do that. Now from here you get to name your survey. So for this instance we'll call it component 1 survey, as this relates to the assignment. Selecting the category is not really that important. You can copy an existing survey, which obviously if you've already created one then that will be an option, or you can use survey templates. Again, I would say with the ease of this website being able to create surveys on here, you don't really need to use a template. You can create your own, as you'll see in a moment. So if we click continue, that will take us to the edit survey page. From this part we can see that you can choose a theme, so just for the sake of it, change the colours here, as you can see. Again, not really a vital component. And then onto the main part, pages. You can have your questions lined up on different pages or on the same page. For the purpose of this, I'm going to go for the same page. And then the main part, adding your questions in. So now once you've chosen what questions you're going to use within your survey, then you will come to this selection here, add question. By clicking on that you're taken to the question box, and now from here you can enter your question. So one possible example may be when asking about e-commerce, we could say, what types of devices do you commonly use for carrying out your commerce activities? These are just suggested questions here based on their preset database of questions, which aren't really necessary. So from here you've got your question, and then you can choose your question type. So for this one we're going to have a multiple choice answer set, and you can choose multiple answers, you see, with this option. Only one answer with this option. This one offers a comment or essay box, so you can write comments and paragraphs of text and things like that. We have rating scales as well, images that you can use, lots of different options. But for this one we'll go for multiple choice, multiple answers. So here, display format, you can choose whether you want the answers lined up in 1 column, 2 columns, or 3 columns, or even horizontal buttons. I'm going to stick with 1 column. And now the answer choices. So it says here to enter each choice on a separate line. So for this question, we've got smartphones, mobile phones, and tablets being the main 3 devices. And of course we can have other. Now you can have other, sorry, as an option here, or as you can see underneath, add other or a comment field option is available. So if we tick that, it will bring up a label of a please specify, of course you can change that. So if it's a comment field, you can put comment and so on. Then the field size, so you can have either a single line of text determining how wide you want that, or you can have a paragraph of text with several lines and characters wide. So for this we'll go for 5 lines, 50 characters wide, which should give enough space for another answer to this question. And then to make this an answer choice, there is a box here you have to tick. Make this an answer choice. From here you can then decide whether you need the participant to answer the question, whether it's optional or whether it's mandatory that they answer. And you can also change the order of the answers using this option here. I'm going to click the require an answer to this box. Question size and placement is again personal preference. You can change the default size and placement of the question on the page, but there's no reason why you really need to do this. It's pretty fine as it is. So then we go on save and close. You can save and add next question, which will just take you straight back to this box again from the start. It'll be empty, and you can just input your next question and carry on doing that until you've completed your set of questions. But for the purpose of the video, we'll save and close. So you can see that the question should have appeared, and yes it has. So here is your question, outlined just as you've created it. The question at the top, the answers available underneath, and the comment box as well for other answers. To add another question, you would then, depending on whether you want it before or after this question, either use the button at the top here or at the bottom here. You may want to add another page and do your next question on a different page, and to do so you would click on this add page button. But when you've finished the survey, creating the survey, you can first preview it down here using this button. So we'll just show you how to do that now. So this will show you your survey as it will be at the end. Obviously you'll have more questions on there than I have, and simply user will just answer the question, click done, and then the results of the survey will be sent to your account on here, so you can then analyse them using Excel, for example, spreadsheets, to gain an overview of the answers that you've received. I'm just going to close that for the second. So when you have finished and you've previewed your survey and you're happy with it, you will then need to click on Send Survey. Now from this point you are given a link to the survey as shown here. You can customise the link, but again not really necessary. And then from here it gives you a list of options of how to send the link. So you can have it as a web link on a website, you can email it to people, add it to a website, send it to Facebook, or create an entire Facebook page for the survey. So these are options that you might want to utilise in particular through email and maybe through Facebook as well. So as I say, this has been designed now and it will be stored within your survey. So if I go to my surveys, it will be still there, as you can see, component 1 survey. And from here again you can go onto it, you can edit it, make any changes you want to. and then of course you can also go on and collect the data for it, and then go on to analyze as well. To do that is quite simple. It would just take the number of responses that you've got and the answers that you've received, and collate them into one document, which will help you with your analysis, leading into the requirement specification document and then into component 2 of the assignment. So hopefully this will have helped you get an idea of SurveyMonkey and how useful it is as a tool for research online. If you have any questions, then please do not hesitate to contact me, and thanks for listening.